My dear one, a profound blessing is approaching, and I urge you to be attentive so that you do not overlook it. Do not allow the swift pace of your journey to overshadow the soft whisper from the everlasting. There are truths that can only be discerned in moments of quiet reflection, and today is that sacred moment. A significant moment is on the horizon. A sacred transformation is revealing the blessings I have set aside for you. I perceive the unspoken concerns that weigh upon your heart. I perceive the whispers in the stillness of the night when solitude envelopes the world. I see the profound fatigue you conceal beneath your cheerful facade. Your spirit has been enduring for far too long, navigating the winding paths of doubt, grasping at every opportunity, every delicate strand of hope as if you must shield yourself from an impending tempest. But my dear one, today is not a day for you to bear your burdens in solitude. Today is the day I come closer to you, to reassure you that you are never alone. It is not necessary for you to exhibit strength at every moment. Your presence is what matters most, not the solutions you provide. I humbly request a spirit that is ready to take a moment, not to surrender, but to truly hear. Hear me out. Hear the gentle whisper of compassion that has embraced you since the very beginning of time. What lies ahead today is not a conclusion, but a new chapter unfolding. A fresh, remarkable, and sacred presence is on the way, and it shall not arrive with thunder, nor with a mighty wind, or with consuming flames. It will arrive as a tender murmur, a gentle caress to the spirit. And if you continue to rush forward, you may overlook the blessings that are right in front of you. You've devoted too much time striving to be the person that society anticipates. You have given your all in the pursuit of validation, working tirelessly to demonstrate your value. But I did not bring you here to engage in rivalry with anyone. You were not made to be limited by fear or measured solely by your accomplishments. Your worth is not determined by your achievements, for my affection for you is unconditional and unwavering. That love is the strongest support, the sanctuary where you can find peace and be your true self without fear of judgment. There is no need for perfection to receive my love. It is not necessary to always have clarity on what lies ahead. Today, I encourage you to take a single step forward. Cease your flight. Cease the self-reproach. Cease the relentless pursuit of having every solution at your fingertips. Return and gaze upon me. Gaze into my eyes where you will find compassion and gentle acceptance. It is only in gazing upon me that you will find a true reflection of yourself. Your true identity is not defined by your past errors, but rather by the loving embrace of the one who knows you intimately. Fear does not determine your worth. Disorder does not define your destiny. The whispers that echo within you, laden with uncertainty and trepidation, do not represent the ultimate reality. The reality is, you are meant to be with me. And when you are part of my flock, nothing can distance you from the blessings I have ordained since the dawn of creation. Even in moments of doubt, I am here for you. Even in your moments of surrender, I continue to move closer to you. And today I stand before you in the sacred moment, welcoming you to return to the peace that resides within my presence. Embrace the quiet, dear one. It is not void. This is a time of readiness. It is the place where I yearn to inspire you with the fresh and transformative. Miracles are being planted within your spirit, yet if your heart remains restless, the soil will not be calm enough to embrace them. Allow your spirit to find stillness akin to a tranquil dawn, that I may share the divine mysteries with you. There are truths that remain unvoiced amidst the tempest, yet can be exchanged in the soft whispers shared between two hearts united in affection. You have journeyed far, explored numerous avenues, and felt the weight of exhaustion in your quest for direction. But today I encourage you to come back, not to your past, but to the truth. You are cherished, selected, and being readied for something extraordinary. I am presenting an opportunity that remains unbarred, yet to embrace it, you must first pause and reflect. Stop to be ready. Stop to be restored. Stop to hear me say, now is the time. Now is the time for you to lay down the pressure of having to save yourself. Now is the time for you to let me lead. Now is the time to believe that not every good thing must be earned through striving alone, for often the greatest things come through quiet trust. I am the Eternal One, the source of life and hope, and I am doing something new right in the midst of dryness, right in the land you once deemed hopeless. But if you do not stop, how will you see it? My beloved, the winds are shifting. A new season is approaching. What you thought was the end is merely the prelude. You will no longer have to fight as you did before. I will fight for you. You will no longer walk in darkness. I will be the light that leads you. Yet, the foremost matter, the most vital aspect, continues to be this. Cease your actions. Pause for a moment so you may listen to the divine message from above. Pause for a moment and embrace the comfort of my presence. Cease for a moment that you might understand. You are thriving in the grace of life. You are being guided towards a higher calling. And it does not start with triumph, but with a gentle murmur. Can you hear my voice? This is the day that has been set before us, the day when transformation unfolds, the moment when shadows are cast aside, the moment revelation dawns and my affection envelopes every fractured part of your spirit. Yet, the decision lies in your hands. Cease your actions. Lift your gaze and heed the call that transcends this earthly realm from the one who has summoned you from the depths to shine brightly in the darkness. My dear, take a moment to quiet your heart, for I have something important to share with you. A transformation is on the horizon for that which you have yearned, mourned, and quietly persevered through. Not on the morrow, not a nebulous moment ahead, but today, this very day, a moment of transformation will arrive. I understand the challenges you are encountering. I see the tears you have shed, and I hear the moments when you've put on a brave face to conceal your fragile spirit. It appears that you have been enduring a struggle that feels like it has no conclusion. Perhaps it's the burden of finances pressing upon you each day. The burdens, the obligations, the weight of the world pressing down, threatening to dim your light. It's not about complaining, yet each time you awaken, it seems as though you are teetering on the brink. Or perhaps it's a bond that has drained your spirit. Once there was a deep bond of trust, but now it has been replaced by a chasm of distance, disappointment, and lingering questions that remain unanswered. In your earnest efforts to restore what was once whole, to cling to the hope of healing, you may have inadvertently set aside your own well-being. Or perhaps within the depths of one's soul, there exists a barren expanse, a void that nothing in this earthly realm can satisfy. In your journey, you have sought fulfillment in accomplishments, in relationships, in labor, and in accolades, yet the void within remains untouched and unfulfilled. The harder you work, the more adrift you may become. But today, I want you to listen to my words with intention. A transformation is on the horizon. Not a mere shift, not a hollow reassurance, but a genuine act of grace from the one who brought you into being, the one who understands every sorrow and the profound desires nestled within your soul. I am restoring what once appeared to be in disarray. I am stirring the depths of hopelessness to bring forth a new beginning, something greater than you can envision. You shall be freed from the burdens of ceaseless worry. What once kept you awake at night, what once made you speechless in prayer, what once led you to ask, Lord, are you still there? All of it is being moved. The operation of heaven is moving toward you. And because of that, today is not an ordinary day. This is the beginning of deliverance. This is the day when the door you thought had been permanently shut will swing open once again. This is the day I say to you, my beloved child, the time has come for what I promised to be fulfilled. The time has come for you to see that your prayers were never in vain. I have never allowed a single one of your tears to fall without meaning. Not one of your sighs was wasted. I have heard them all, remembered them all. And now I am answering. But you must prepare. Prepare to receive the change. Prepare to release the old definitions of yourself. Prepare to be lifted from the darkness and step into the land I have prepared for you. Do not let your current circumstances make you doubt. The thickest darkness always appears right before the dawn breaks. The fiercest storm often precedes the clearest skies. And what you are seeing today, whether confusion, weariness, or dead ends, is simply the close of an old chapter. A new chapter is being opened, a journey of restoration, a testament of divine abundance, a journey towards healing and reconciliation, a moment where your divine purpose is ignited and your true mission is renewed, not through your own might, but through my unmerited favor. I am the one who brings life to the barren land, the one who brings forth life from that which was once lifeless, the one who creates a path through the waters. And today I make the decision to take action in your life, not due to your own merit, but because of my unwavering commitment, not due to your perfection, but because my unwavering love for you remains constant, regardless of your circumstances. Dear one, if you take a moment to truly listen, if you embrace the quiet and allow your heart to open, you will perceive with clarity. I am speaking to your spirit, not through thunderous sounds or grand gestures, but through a soft stream that flows gently within the depths of your being. And within that flow, I am ushering in change, a change that no worldly force can hinder. If you take a moment to reflect, you will come to understand that a transformation is occurring. The doubt that once kept you quiet, once restrained your spirit, once caused you to waver, is starting to fade away. It no longer holds dominion over your heart as it once did. Every unseen bond that held your thoughts captive is beginning to break. A newfound strength is rising within you, dispelling any lingering timidity in your spirit, a power that emanates from my being, rather than from your own tired efforts. The burdens you've borne in silence, the struggles that took away your purity, have caused you to retreat from the world, leading you to doubt the very essence of love itself. I have witnessed it all, and now it is my hand reaching into the deepest places, the ones you've concealed for fear of being wounded once more. Allow me to find healing, not through concealment or amnesia, but through true restoration. I do not erase your past, but I am providing you with a new perspective so that you may see that even amidst those wounds, I will bring forth life. The tumultuous thoughts that cloud your spirit, the feelings of guilt, the anxiety, the uncertainty, and the harsh judgments you place upon yourself are starting to diminish. Let not fear guide your path any longer. Instead, a radiant illumination is starting to emerge within you, a glow of understanding, clarity, and tranquility that only I can provide. You will start to discern the truth from the falsehood. You shall find peace in your journey, as I bestow upon you understanding from the depths of your heart and the heartfelt prayers you shared with tears, even in moments when you felt I was distant, that I had turned away, that I had forgotten you. Today I affirm to you, not a single one of your prayers has gone unnoticed. I have listened to every word, and not only have I listened, I have been progressing steadily throughout this journey. From the very moment you called out for assistance, I began to respond, not according to your schedule, but in the fullness of my own design. There are matters that need to be arranged in a sacred manner, and out of my deep affection for you, I ensured that you received nothing that was partial or lacking. Results may not be apparent at this moment. What I am undertaking may remain concealed, much like a seed gently growing beneath the surface of the earth. But this, I assure you, a commitment not from humanity, but from the very one who brought forth all creation. Today signifies the start of a fresh journey, a transformative experience, a new season unfolding in your life. This is the day the skies over your life begin to shift. This is the moment. Though your eyes may not yet see, your soul will begin to sense it. Hope is rising again. Not a fragile hope, but a deep certainty rooted in my faithfulness. From this day on, you will walk with greater confidence, not because you've become stronger, but because you've learned to lean on me more. What once made you fall will now become the place where you stand the tallest. The trials that once made you want to give up will now become the very material I use to mold you into a light bearer for others who are lost, just as you once were. I do not promise you an easy road, but I do promise you this: you will never walk it alone again. I will go with you through every stretch, lift you over every chasm, and open every door no one can shut. I will place new people in your life, those who will walk beside you, support you, and step with you into the journey I have prepared. From this day onwards, your spirit will start to embrace this profound truth. You have transformed in ways that are profound. A transformation has occurred, arising from a profound place within. From your decision to have faith, to take a moment to reflect, to embrace the warmth of my love once more. Reflecting on the past, one can recognize that each setback, each disappointment, and every instance of despair served a purpose. This journey has brought you to a significant point, a hallowed occasion, a place where the past concludes and the future unfolds. And today you step forward, not through your own might, but through my compassionate direction. My dear child, I perceive the thoughts that are gently taking shape within you, the tumultuous thoughts, the inquiries laden with uncertainty, the quiet fears you hesitate to reveal to others. There are times when, following a promise brimming with hope, your heart may be filled with deep, aching questions. But what if there is silence? What if all these assurances are merely a lovely vision, destined to vanish like countless aspirations that have come and gone? I observe you grappling with belief and disillusionment. I empathize with that sentiment. When you have placed your hope, when you have given your trust wholeheartedly, only to find that the result does not meet your expectations, one might ponder whether the trust placed in the invisible was misguided. You wonder if your prayers have gone unanswered for too long. But my dear one, heed my words in the quietude of your spirit. I find these thoughts to be quite expected. I understand that you are facing challenges in your faith journey. In times of weakness, I come closer to you. I hold no judgment against you for your uncertainties, for I understand the weight your heart has carried. What I wish to share with you is this: I am free from the constraints of time and circumstance. The things we perceive with our eyes often do not reveal the entire truth. Your gaze may be filled with worry about the present, yet I perceive the promise of what lies ahead in its fulfillment. I beheld you even before you raised your voice. I have gone before you on every journey, and even as you traverse the shadows, I am quietly guiding, continually working in ways that are beyond your current sight. When you reach out in prayer, not with eloquent phrases, but with deep sighs and quiet tears, I have heard you. Each moment you decide to place your faith in me despite uncertainty, every time you dry your eyes and move forward, every time you softly declare, I still have hope. In those sacred moments, you are sowing invaluable seeds in the garden of belief. And my dear one, each of those seeds shall yield a bountiful harvest. Some miracles come forth in an instant, striking, profound, and undeniable, but others reveal themselves gently, much like the dawn that graces us anew each day. Little by little, I am nurturing the depths of your spirit, nourishing the seeds with your determination, and inviting new growth to emerge from the areas you believed were desolate, though the results may not be immediately visible. Rest assured that your prayers are not lost in the silence. My promise is always fulfilled. When I declare a matter, it will come to pass in alignment with my purpose. And if I have assured you of healing, of restoration, of entering into a new season of life, then it shall indeed come to pass. No force can hinder it. No situation can alter the commitments made by your Maker. One might wonder, what is the reason for this delay? Why does it not transform immediately? I want you to know this. It is in the waiting that I am refining you, not to make you suffer needlessly, but to deepen your faith so that when you step into what I prepared, you will be strong enough to hold it. So you will learn to trust in me, not in your own timetable. I am never late. I consistently make it a point to arrive at the appointed hour. And when you reflect on the past, you will recognize that what appeared to be a delay was, in truth, my safeguard, my guidance, my affection. My dear one, do not allow this brief stillness to lead you to think that I have overlooked you. Do not allow the waiting period to lead you to believe that the promise has been taken away. No, it is in those quiet moments when you perceive the least activity that I am doing my most profound work. It is in moments of deep exhaustion that the foundations of your belief are being nurtured the most profoundly. Though the blossom may not be visible at this moment, the seed is beginning to grow, and a time will arrive when it flourishes with vitality. Continue to lift your prayers. Continue to have faith. Continue to have faith, not through your own might, but through the confidence that I remain steadfast. May each breath rise as a melody of gratitude. May each step taken in the shadows serve as a proclamation. Though my eyes may be blind to the path ahead, I trust in your divine presence and guidance. For it is important to understand that true belief transcends mere comfort. Belief is not solely about witnessing instant outcomes. Faith is the courageous choice to hold on to belief even when every part of you urges surrender. Belief is extending a hand in the shadows with the assurance that I will always hold on tight. And I assure you, a commitment from my heart to yours, that what I have started, I will bring to fruition. There is no need to be anxious about what lies ahead. It is not necessary to grasp every detail. Simply hold on to your belief, like a gentle light persevering through the darkness of the night. That is sufficient for my needs. Today, raise your gaze high. Do not allow fear to take the wheel any longer. Do not allow the weight to weigh down your spirit. You find yourself at a pivotal moment, poised between what has been and the promise of a fresh beginning. And you shall not enter it without preparation. You shall enter with the blessings I have bestowed upon you. Complete, rejuvenated, revitalized. This is a firm conviction. This is the truth, my friends. This comes from the source of all truth. And if you remain steadfast, if you continue to place your faith in me, then soon you will witness with your own eyes what you once only dared to envision in your heart. And when that moment arrives, you will understand. I was present throughout the journey. Oh, my cherished one. Now is the moment for you to discover how to remain steadfast in your beliefs, not by transient emotions, not by a delicate faith that endures solely in times of ease. Through profound surrender and steadfast trust in my constant devotion, true belief is revealed not only in the calm moments but also in the trials we face. It is the inner strength forged through the trials of life. To remain steadfast in belief signifies that when the tempest strikes, when the pathway you anticipated closes unexpectedly, when the aspirations you cherished do not materialize as you envisioned, yet you remain steadfast, unwavering, and resolute in your journey. Observe the way I carry out my duties, not with hurried eyes or skeptical glances, but with a patient spirit and a welcoming heart. I do not follow the ways of mankind. I operate according to a higher calling, not bound by the constraints of worldly time. Yet I find myself constantly engaged in my duties, quietly, profoundly, accurately, and overflowing with compassion. In moments of silence and stillness, that is when I am establishing the strongest groundwork. In moments of silence, I am guiding you to attune your heart to the whispers of understanding. Let not uncertainty invade your thoughts, for it can rob you of your cherished hope. Cast aside the doubts that murmur, this will remain the same. Dismiss the notion that suggests perhaps the divine is not listening to my supplications. Do not allow anxiety to grip your spirit and lead you down a path of dread. You were not created to bear the burden of worry. You were designed to follow the leading of the Holy Spirit, the source of life, peace, and strength. Remaining steadfast in belief involves discovering new ways to react when challenges arise. Rather than succumbing to fear, embrace a sense of calm within, knowing that you are never alone on your journey. Remind yourself, I trust in the one who stands firm, and he never wavers. He has paved the path for me in every situation, creating opportunities even before I was aware of them. Being steadfast does not imply that you will never experience feelings of weakness or fear. However, it signifies that you should not permit those feelings to dictate your choices. Your decision to trust in me is not rooted in complete understanding, but in the assurance that I remain constant and unwavering. When challenges arise, I understand that you may not feel invincible. Always keep in mind that you are not in this battle by yourself. I encourage you to gaze upward, not merely at your surroundings. Embrace the tempest with a deep breath, find your voice in the shadows, and hold on to faith even when uncertainty surrounds you. For it is during those times that your belief is shaped into something truly precious. Envision a brave soul amidst the chaos of conflict. When the gunfire erupts and smoke fills the air, he remains calm and steadfast, not succumbing to fear or retreat. What's the reason behind this? Because he understands that his guide is ever present, continually directing. He understands that the plan has already been established and his role is to stay steadfast and committed in his position. You remain unchanged. I am here to guide you, and my watchful presence is always with you. Trust that my efforts are ongoing even if the path isn't clear to you. At times, placing your faith in me involves moving ahead even when all questions remain unanswered. It signifies the importance of remaining steadfast even when the world around you appears to be in turmoil. It signifies the courage to leave the comfort of what is known and venture into the unknown, with your gaze upon me, not on the storms and tempests. And when you decide to take that path, you will uncover something truly wondrous. A profound sense of tranquility will start to envelop you, one that transcends the confines of this earthly realm. A profound and lasting peace, independent of results. A resilience that truly belongs to you when your spirit is firmly rooted in my presence. Open your spirit to the time of renewal. The moment you have been patiently anticipating is approaching swiftly, not in mere imagination, not in fleeting dreams, but in the tangible reality of our lives. I approach you with strength and power, not just to comfort you, but to shatter every chain that has ever held your life captive at its core. You are free from the burdens of the past, the unseen chains of old hurt, unhealed memories, and the painful words that once troubled your spirit are being broken by my guidance. Every chain, every falsehood that has taken root in your heart will be removed. I am diligently laboring, fostering transformation from the depths of my being, so that you will not only be released from your burdens, but also stand tall and embrace genuine freedom, the kind that is yours forever, for it is a gift bestowed upon you by me alone. My light is shining brightly. It not only lights the way forward, but it clears away every mist that once obscured your sight. There are aspects of your history that you have hesitated to confront, concealed reflections, silent shortcomings, decisions that have brought about remorse. But I proclaim this to you now. Nothing can stay concealed in the presence of my unwavering truth. I do not share my light to bring you down. I illuminate it so that you may find restoration. In the presence of truth, one finds liberation. And my truth, my light, is the guiding path that leads you away from fear, away from doubt, and away from every chain you once thought you could never break free from. You once inquired of me when, O Divine One, when will I find renewal? When will I fully embrace the blessings you have in store for me? And today I share with you that moment is nearer than it has ever been. Step by step, moment by moment, I'm inviting you to embrace a fresh chapter in your journey. A time of healing where the lost is found and the broken is lovingly restored by my own efforts. You will witness wonders, but not merely those that are visible to the eye. You shall experience a profound renewal from deep within. You will start to experience joy once more, the kind you believed was lost forever. Your smile will come naturally and effortlessly. You will rise each day unburdened by the weight that once pressed upon your spirit. You will experience a profound sense of tranquility, one that defies explanation, emanating from my presence. And you shall come to understand it was I who accomplished this. Not because you triumphed over it on your own, not due to a sudden change in circumstances, but because I, who sensed even the faintest murmur of your essence, extended my hand and took action. For my affection for you stands firm and unwavering. As you observe your surroundings, you might notice that some things remain unchanged for now. Allow your spirit to perceive through the lens of belief. Feel the gentle shifts I am undertaking. Each day you decide to place your faith in me brings you nearer to true fulfillment. Take your time and allow things to unfold naturally. Hold fast to the assurance, for my message is always true. When I declare something over your life, it is irrevocable. It cannot be stopped, and it will undoubtedly come to fruition. Every falsehood you once accepted, that you lacked worth, that healing was beyond your reach, that you had wandered too far from the path laid out for you, will be revealed in the illuminating embrace of truth. And you will perceive your true self as I do, cherished, selected, absolved, renewed. There is nothing I cannot transform into something renewed. No hurt is beyond my ability to mend. I am not simply mending what was fractured. I am transforming you, shaping you from within, instilling a new essence, more resilient, more insightful, and more luminous than ever before. You shall not revert to the former version of who you once were. You are about to embrace a fresh identity, a renewed strength, guided by my presence. My beloved child, there is a vital truth I wish for you to grasp fully. Do not allow uncertainty or fear to hinder your journey into the land of promise. There are opportunities awaiting your embrace. Yet you are called to be brave. Press on, even when your hands shake, even when your heart feels uncertain. Do not allow the burdens of yesterday to hinder your journey forward. Do not allow past disappointments to hinder you from embracing the blessings that are on the horizon. Keep in mind, I am not of this world. I hold steadfast to my commitments. When I proclaim it, I have already envisioned it. When I declare it, I have already set the wheels in motion to bring it to fruition. You are never walking this path by yourself. I am here with you, leading you through every moment. And if you find yourself feeling weak, draw upon my strength. If you find yourself wandering, may my message illuminate your path. And if you ever find yourself in doubt, take heart, for in every moment I was there, embracing you with love. I guided you through the shadows. I embody the truth. I remain steadfast. And all that I have declared over your life, whether in quiet moments, through divine insight, or deep within your soul, shall surely come to fruition. Every word spoken will surely yield its harvest. Every promise has been remembered. Open your spirit, embrace with open arms, for the light is approaching, renewal is on the horizon, divine blessings are being revealed. In you will embrace all that has been promised, no longer with fear, no longer with doubt, but with a heart overflowing with gratitude and eyes shining with awe, for you will finally realize that you have never been forsaken. And what I have started, I will bring to fruition in its entirety, radiance and splendor. Dearly cherished, allow your heart to be completely receptive to me in this present moment. For I am sharing a message that is vibrant and genuine with you. Have faith in my words. Even the tiniest uncertainty, dear one, can obstruct the magnificent plans I yearn to unfold in your life. Do not allow previous disappointments or prolonged periods of waiting to diminish your spirit. I am not one to speak falsehoods, and my words are not akin to the words of humanity. I am the Supreme Being, the one who can elevate your existence beyond the most profound aspirations you've harbored within, even those you hesitated to voice for fear they were too far out of reach. Your belief has been confined to what appears achievable through your own perspective. Yet I am not constrained by reason, by the world around me, by situations, or by any earthly boundaries. I am the one who creates paths in the wilderness, who brings forth streams in barren lands, who transforms the seemingly unattainable into reality. And I am not simply here to witness your journey. I'm here to bring about profound and total change. Allow me to start from the most profound part of your being, your spirit. I perceive the thoughts you have yet to share with another soul. I recognize the pain you have carried in silence for many years. I recognize the aspects of your being that have suffered from rejection, pain, and neglect. And I have come to bring healing, not with mere words of comfort, but with a profound restoration, so that your spirit may not only find healing, but also experience renewal, rebirth in light and true life. Yet my journey does not end here. I observe the dynamics at play within your family, the widening gaps, the quiet rifts, the unspoken thoughts, and the lingering misunderstandings that remain unaddressed. I recognize the heartfelt wishes you've silently offered for those dear to you, your desire for a sanctuary brimming with harmony and affection. And I declare to you, I am bringing forth something new. I will foster unity in the midst of discord. I will mend the bonds of love that have frayed over time. I will revive connections once believed to be lost through the spirit of compassion and grace. If you have ever believed your family is beyond hope, reconsider that notion. I am the one who brought forth family, and I hold the authority to heal and renew it entirely. Entrust each of your cherished ones to my care. Bring forth your uncertainties, your disappointments, your past hurts, lay them all before me, and you shall see wonders unfold. With each passing day and every small step you take, you will soon witness a profound change, not just within your spirit, but also in your most valued connections and even in the tangible elements of your existence. I am the one who supplies and cares for others. I strive to offer more than what is merely sufficient. I share generously. I guide you towards thriving in your journey. I desire for you to embrace a life of abundant blessings where you are not merely receiving, but generously sharing, where your existence transcends mere survival and becomes a source of inspiration for others. I will entrust to you opportunities, resources, ideas, and pathways that will guide you into a realm abundant with blessings. The assurances of abundance are not meant solely for an exclusive group. These blessings are intended for you too. And no, they do not come by your own efforts or intelligence, but from my hand, the hand that bestows blessings without bringing sorrow. When you place your trust in my guidance, I will show you how to utilize your talents, manage your resources, and navigate life with wisdom, ensuring that the blessings you receive not only enrich your own life, but also flow abundantly to those around you. Envision, dear ones, a life where your spirit is rejuvenated, where your dwelling resonates with joy and kindness, and where your resources are no longer a burden to bear, but a means to cultivate abundance and generosity. That is a reality within our reach. It is my purpose for you. And today I encourage you to step forward in trust, like a little one who understands their parent holds the cosmos, yet hears every quiet plea spoken in the stillness. Your imperfections do not hinder my willingness to take action. All I seek is a heart that is open to the belief that greatness is possible, open to respond when called, open to set aside fear and embrace the new with joy. Release every constraint you have imposed upon your spirit. Allow me to nurture the aspirations that reside in your heart. I will not only raise you from the depths, but I will place you in a wide open space where your spirit can find renewal, where you move with ease and kindness, and where you realize you are truly embracing the path I have envisioned for you. So open the eyes of your spirit and look around, dear one, not with a lens of uncertainty, not through the tired gaze that once obscured your view, but through eyes filled with thankfulness and optimism. For those who are open to exploring further, you will discover that the blessings surrounding you are abundant, like a river of vitality, gently enveloping every aspect of your life, patiently awaiting your embrace with a heart that cherishes the sacred. Every offering I present carries profound significance. Every moment I bring forth is imbued with a hint of the extraordinary. There is no need to wait for something remarkable to recognize that I am at work. In each breath you draw, in the gentle embrace of the morning sun, in the tranquility that envelopes you even in tumultuous times, all of this serves as a testament to my presence, to my grace working subtly yet deeply within your life. And if you take a moment to be still and listen, you will perceive it, the soft whisper in every small thing, reaching into the depths of your heart, assuring you of my presence, that I am orchestrating all things in perfect harmony, guiding you along the right path. Even when the journey feels lengthy, do you recall those desires hidden within your heart? The thoughts you've kept hidden deep within your heart? The aspirations you tucked away, believing they were beyond reach, too magnificent for someone of your stature? I have listened to their words. Even before your words were uttered, I was aware. Even before you became aware of them, I sensed them awakening inside you. And the most profound truth is this. I not only possess this knowledge, but I am sharing it with you, piece by piece, step by step, precisely when it is needed. With each passing moment, I am thoughtfully crafting your narrative with care and unwavering affection. What you perceived as mere chance were truly the messages I set before you. The doors that opened unexpectedly, the people who arrived just when you needed them, the opportunities that came right on time, all of these moments remind us of a greater plan at work in our lives. All of these are divine threads I am weaving to transform your life into a magnificent creation, far beyond what you could ever envision. The journey that once appeared unclear, cloaked in uncertainty and disillusionment, is now being brightened by my presence. I am not merely paving the path. I am leading you, removing every obstacle and filling in every hidden danger. You can now find your way with clarity and purpose. I am the guiding light at your feet, illuminating your path through the darkness. I am guiding you towards a new path, not for a life of complacency, but for you to elevate yourself, to exceed your own boundaries, to move beyond your familiar comfort zone and embrace a time of abundant growth. Yet the gift I offer you is not for show, but for abundance. The blessings I bestow upon your life are intended to extend beyond you, flowing through you to touch others and make a difference in your community and family. The time in which you find yourself is one of transformation. You will become a flowing river, a source of vitality that rejuvenates parched and weary lands. The investment I make in you is always fruitful. I bestow upon you insight, not just to discover your journey, but to lead those who have strayed. I extend my compassion to you, not just for your own restoration, but so that you may bring healing to those around you. I bestow upon you in abundance, not solely for your own fulfillment, but so that you may extend your hand to uplift those who are in need. May your existence serve as a vibrant reflection of my unwavering devotion. May each action you undertake, every word you utter, and every path you choose reflect the abundant grace that has been bestowed upon you. Never underestimate your contribution, for as you journey alongside me, it is often the humble beginnings that pave the way to remarkable outcomes. Even if you find yourself in a time where the outcomes are not yet apparent, hold steadfast and do not retreat. A seed remains in darkness for a time, yet it diligently reaches down into the soil, and eventually it emerges into the light. Without a doubt, you too shall experience life in abundance. The seeds I am sowing in your heart will flourish. It shall surely blossom forth. It shall flourish and yield its bounty, not just for a single season, but for many seasons to come. So, my dear one, continue to have faith. Continue to express your gratitude, even when the results are not yet visible, for thankfulness is the path that guides you into the richness of blessings. When you express gratitude, not only for what has already arrived, but also for what is yet to unfold, you are demonstrating genuine belief, and I find joy in such a spirit. A heart that believes I am the one who brings every promise to fruition. Focus on your own journey and refrain from measuring yourself against those around you. Refrain from questioning why another has been blessed while you have not yet experienced the same. Understand this. Every path is crafted with purpose, and what is meant for you is distinctly yours. When the appointed moment arrives, what I have designated for you will arrive like a swift downpour, neither tardy nor insufficient nor disheartening. All you need to do now is maintain a gentle spirit, stay observant, nurture your belief, and continue on your journey. For the light is shining down, the path is unfolding, and my hand is guiding you to new heights. Rejoice, dear ones, for what I have started I will surely bring to fruition. You will not only see it unfold, but you will also embody the everlasting glory of the divine. In the center of your journey, you will proclaim, "This is the work of the Almighty, and it is truly wonderful in my sight." My dear one, the moment has arrived for you to pause, not to abandon the journey I have set for you, but to let go of the exhausting struggle you have endured for far too long, the struggle to attain purity through your own efforts. I have witnessed your efforts. I have witnessed your struggle with remorse, burdening your heart, judging yourself for what has already occurred. You have sought to reconcile, striving to act with kindness in hopes of deserving my affection. But, dear one, my affection has never been based on merit. You were never intended to bear the weight by yourself. The burden you observe is one I have borne for quite some time. Upon the cross, I carried the weight of it all. Every transgression, every burden, every error you've encountered, every sorrow you believed was insurmountable. There is no shadow too deep within you that I cannot reach, no error so significant that it would alter my feelings towards you. And today, I encourage you to let go of the burden of self-cleansing and open your heart to embrace a gift far more valuable than anything you could achieve on your own. The purification I provide is everlasting, boundless, and unwavering, never to be retracted. I do not hold affection for you based on the quality of your life. Your existence holds immense value in my eyes, and I cherish you deeply. You are a cherished being, and no blemish, whether caused by others or by your own hand, can ever diminish the love I hold for you. When you return, when you embrace the light, I do not perceive your transgressions. I witness a young one coming back to the embrace of the loving parent. Do not allow the voices of accusation to take away the grace I have bestowed upon you. Do not allow the shadows of yesterday to rob you of the tranquility that is yours to embrace in the present moment. The past holds no sway when you decide to embrace the truth. And the reality is this: you are embraced with grace. You have been made pure. A new name has been bestowed upon you, not for the guilty, but cherished, renewed, and chosen. I do not cherish the version of you that is entirely flawless. I cherish you even in your moments of struggle. In that profound brokenness, I shall restore you with my own hands. For it is in your most vulnerable moments that my grace shines the brightest. You do not have to wait until you feel worthy to come close to me. Join us in your true self. with weathered hands, a complex heart, and a story still unfolding. For I am the one who transforms the incomplete into something magnificent. I understand that there are deep hurts you've concealed, burdens you're hesitant to share with anyone. Yet I perceive them, and I do not turn away from you because of them. On the contrary, I embrace you with compassion and softly say, allow me to bring you comfort. Allow me to bring forth a fresh beginning for you. The purification I provide goes beyond the surface. It goes deep to the foundation. I do not simply remove the repercussions of wrongdoing. I transform the essence within, instilling in you a fresh heart, a renewed spirit, a vibrant life. There is no need to continue carrying the weight of shame. You are not required to maintain the facade of being all right. Allow yourself the grace to embrace freedom. Unburdened to express, unshackled to inhale, liberated to release, open to embrace restoration. This is the privilege of being my child. Your identity is not shaped by your past actions, but by the unwavering love of the one who selected you even before your existence began in your mother's womb. Release your burdens. Allow the past to remain in the past. Allow setbacks to serve as a testament to grace. Allow errors to serve as the bedrock for compassion. And may the shadows of our past be illuminated by the radiant grace of forgiveness. Embrace the present, for dwelling on the past will hinder your journey forward. When you raise your gaze, when you decide to trust that all has been made pure, you'll find yourself walking with a lighter spirit. Let go of all fear. Let go of your burdens. Freedom at last. Let us embrace boldness and shed the weight of silence. Only a spirit unbound. A spirit aglow with the assurance of boundless, everlasting love. And do you understand, dear one, that when you come to the understanding of your own forgiveness, you will start to find the grace to forgive yourself. It is time to step into the light and embrace your true self. Release yourself from the burden of fear that someday others will uncover your truth. I am aware already, and I continue to embrace you with love. So then, what is it that causes you fear? Walk in the light. Lift your spirit with confidence, not from a place of arrogance, but rather because you have been renewed. Allow my light to illuminate every part of your being, and you will discover that there is nothing left concealed. There is no longer anything to conceal. You are a beacon of illumination, and that radiance will manifest in your existence, offering hope to those who are still navigating the shadows you have overcome. Your story will be shared, not with shame, but with honor. You shall rise above the shadows of yesterday, becoming a messenger of hope and joy to those around you. And it all starts when you pause. Cease your efforts to purify yourself and embrace the gift I have provided for you since the beginning of time. Boundless purification, unchanging pardon, and genuine liberation. And now, my cherished one, allow these words to permeate every part of your being, for they are not just sounds, they are timeless truths emanating from the depths of my heart. I see you not for your past or the errors you've committed, but with a heart overflowing with compassion and unwavering affection. In my sight, you are free from the shadows of past shortcomings. In my sight, you are selected, valued, and embraced with boundless tenderness. I am aware of all your actions. I have witnessed each time you strayed from your path, every instance you held yourself accountable, and every moment you doubted your worthiness to be in my presence. Yet my perception of you transcends the way the world perceives. I see you beyond your shortcomings. I do not hold on to your mistakes to bring them up when you stumble. I have chosen to let go, to wipe the slate clean, and to move forward without holding on to the past. What once filled my heart with sorrow has now been cleansed by the power of love. And what lingers is the desire to witness you embrace the liberation I have destined for you since the very start. From the moment you welcomed me into your heart, even in the softest murmur of a prayer, I began to act. I have not only purified you with my precious blood, but I have also consecrated you, which means I have set you apart for a holy purpose, for a life that holds eternal significance. And from that moment on, when I look at you, I see only light, a light not born of your own strength, but of a perfect love blazing within you, reflected in your eyes, your actions, and every heel beat of your heart. My dear one, each day you experience, each breath you draw is a precious chance to embrace the beauty of grace. No one is beyond the possibility of redemption. There is always hope for healing and renewal. And surely you are not the exception. There is no blemish too profound for the cleansing flow of my compassion. There is no weight too great that I cannot help you bear. Allow your heart to find peace. Allow me to gently speak to the profound depths of your spirit. You belong to me. Nothing can alter that truth. No one can take that away from you. No matter the distance you've traveled, my affection has remained steadfast, eagerly anticipating your homecoming. No matter how many times you have stumbled, my hand is always here to help you rise once more. I do not love you for your perfection. My heart is filled with love for you belong to me. And when that love envelopes you, it doesn't merely wipe away the past, it bestows upon you a luminous future. A future where you find peace and release from the burdens of the past. A future where you find genuine freedom, liberated not only from sin but also from the heavy weight of needing to demonstrate your value. Your worth is inherent and there is no need to demonstrate anything to me. You are complete just as you are. Just as you are, my beloved creation, cherished and known by name. Reflect on your journey with a heart full of grace rather than viewing it through the shadows of regret. What has transpired has not thwarted the intentions I hold for you. Your journey has only grown richer. It is those very tears that have nurtured the soil of your heart, allowing me to plant new seeds within it. It is the breaking that prepared the path for renewal. In those very places where you once felt the deepest sense of unworthiness, I will bring forth miracles to flourish. Beginning today, I encourage you to embrace a new way of living, one that is liberated, serene, and brimming with optimism. Release the burdens of the past. Do not allow the past allegations to bind you once more in chains of old. Raise your gaze. Move forward with the grace of liberation, for that is the undeniable truth. You are free from the chains of your past. Your wounds do not determine your identity. Your identity is shaped by my message. You belong to me, redeemed, cherished, and destined for purpose. The tranquility I offer you is not of this world, and therefore the world cannot strip it from you. This tranquility is not reliant on external situations. It remains steadfast regardless of your emotions. It is a profound inner peace. A steadfast base amidst the tempest, a sanctuary that withstands the storms of life, and you will discover it when you yield completely to my loving embrace. From this moment onwards, you can embrace life without fear of what once troubled your spirit. Embrace the joy that fills your spirit, free from any burdens weighing on your soul. One can embrace love without being guided by past hurts, for the affection I hold for you is transforming everything into something fresh. That love will bring back what was lost, mend what has been fractured, and spark a renewed passion for living fully. The longing you once set aside in your moments of discouragement. My dear ones, embrace the life of those who have received grace, for that is the essence of your being. Stride forward as someone who has been renewed, for I have accomplished this for you. Speak, act, and think as one who is embraced by grace, for no one cares for you as I do. And each day, each moment, each breath is a new call to awaken, to journey forth, to embrace the divine essence I instilled in you from the very start. And you will witness not just a life changed, but you will also become a living testament to the incredible power of my love. From the one who bore scars, you shall transform into the one who brings restoration. From the depths of despair, you shall emerge as a vessel for my glory to shine forth. And it all starts not with your actions, but with the work that has already been completed. For you are a part of my heart. And once you are part of my heart, you are eternally embraced in unwavering love. My dear ones, allow me to share with you words that resonate deeply within your spirit, gentle yet powerful. The moment is upon you to emerge from the veil of false modesty and confidently enter the abundant place I have set aside for you. True humility embraces the blessings bestowed upon us rather than carrying the burden of unworthiness. When you turn away from what is good out of fear of your own smallness, you inadvertently restrict the greatness that can unfold in your life. You were not made to retreat in apprehension of scarcity. I did not create you simply to endure. I created you to thrive and to experience life to the fullest. True humility is recognizing that everything you possess is a gift from me, and thus there's no need to fear the loss of anything when you walk in deep fellowship with me. I am the wellspring that flows endlessly. My goodness is abundant and overflowing. It is perpetually abundant. My sustenance is not limited by financial institutions, economic conditions, or any situation. I stand firm in the face of what causes you to waver. My dear one, release the burdens of everyday concerns that hinder you from embracing life to its fullest. Cast your worries about the days ahead, the plans you make for what is to come, and the persistent thoughts that trouble your spirit, and let them all be entrusted to me. Not because you shouldn't care about life, but because you were never intended to bear its burdens by yourself. Your life was not crafted for you to bear the weight of everything alone. On the contrary, I earnestly desire for you to embrace a life of generosity, always prepared to accept blessings and equally willing to share them with others. Keep in mind that when I offer my blessings, they are not meant for you to hoard, but rather to share abundantly with others. Like a stream that flows endlessly. Truly, you enter into genuine abundance when you cultivate the trust to release, to share, and to embrace a life filled with the assurance that you will always have enough. True abundance is not measured by what you possess, but by the faith that I am the source of all provision, exceeding every need. I desire for you to thrive not just in the material realm or in what is visible to the eye. I long for you to flourish in your innermost being, where tranquility is priceless, where happiness is not tied to your situation, and where liberation abounds even in times of struggle. I desire that every part of your being, from your physical form to your feelings, from your thoughts to your spirit, be infused with the vitality of the divine. And for that to happen, you must place steadfast faith in me, particularly when you decide to embrace surrender. When you offer not just your resources, but also your time, your compassion, your prayers, your love, and your forgiveness, and do so with unwavering faith, you are not simply engaging in a noble deed, you are unlocking a door to the abundant blessings of the divine, where every good thing has been lovingly prepared for you. That gate is not opened by pressure or fear, but by unwavering faith in my steadfastness and truth. And this I assure you, dear one, every seed you plant in faith will yield its harvest in due time. Every offering, regardless of its size, holds great significance to me. Every gesture of kindness, regardless of its obscurity, is seen and appreciated. I recall every moment. I increase it all. And the day will arrive when you reflect in wonder, recognizing that it was my own hand that achieved what once appeared unattainable. I yearn to witness you free from the chains of scarcity, the voice that tells you giving will lead to loss, or that trusting will bring pain. No, my dear one, the reality is that you are never without when you entrust something to me, for I do not merely give back. I restore with overflowing generosity. I hold back nothing from those who walk in humility and understand that I alone provide all they need. Embrace life, dear one, as someone who is cherished, selected, and cared for. Cast aside the burdens of fear that have held you back from living fully. Embrace a journey towards genuine abundance, flourishing not only on the surface but also from the very core of your being. Open your heart to embrace the blessings that have been set aside for you. Allow thankfulness to guide your deeds. Allow your belief to be the driving power behind your generosity. For in your giving you find true gain. You are joining forces with the divine. When you embrace life with a generous spirit, you flow like a river rather than remaining still and unmoving. And that river, nourished by the waters that spring forth from within me, shall never run dry. You will be the vessel through which I bestow mercy, and from you that mercy will spread to every corner. Others will observe you and recognize my influence in how you live, how you give, how you trust, and how you navigate challenges with courage. Have faith in me, dear one. May this truth resonate within your heart daily. You were not designed to restrain yourself. Your purpose is to share generously. And in that giving, you are embodying the very purpose for which you were created, to be a cherished member of the royal family, a recipient of all that is good and perfect, chosen to share blessings with the world. And in the midst of trials and tribulations, when shadows envelop every way, you stand firm. Though the tempest rages outside and the fierce winds seek to overwhelm, within you burns a flame that remains unextinguished, a flame of belief shaped by sorrow, by challenges, by times when you believed you had no strength to carry on. You have not only remained steadfast, but you have also ascended, not through your own strength, but by the strength of the sacred purpose ignited within you. And that, my cherished friend, was never a mere happenstance. Each moment you decided to stay in the position I placed you was a testament of faithfulness. In moments when the world seemed to turn its back, when the sounds of derision, disdain, and even treachery surrounded you, that was when our unseen yet steadfast bond was engraved even more profoundly. I perceive everything clearly. Your every breath resonates deeply within my soul. Not a single tear is shed without my gentle embrace. The words you share in quiet moments, the hopes you express in the calm of the night, all transform into a melody that ascends to the everlasting, infused with the essence of your devotion. It is important to recognize that it is this profound bravery, this unwavering spirit within you that has stirred the heavens. In the sacred space of virtue and honesty, each journey you embark upon is inscribed for all time. Not due to your perfection, but because you stayed true even in the face of adversity. Not because you lacked strength, but because you made the decision to stand tall when every part of you wished to surrender. And this, dear friends, brings joy to the heavens. I, the one who has guided you from shadows into brightness, find immense joy in witnessing your unwavering spirit, your steadfastness against despair, and your determination to embrace connection rather than solitude. Your spirit remains vibrant and unwavering, even in the midst of fierce storms, as the rain poured down and challenges surrounded you. I understand there were evenings you found it hard to sleep, not from fear, but because your spirit was quietly striving to maintain its trust in me. There were days you moved ahead for a singular purpose, a vow that I shall always stand by your side. And you clung to that promise as a cherished gift, determined not to allow it to be taken away. That is the profound triumph that remains unseen by human eyes. But in the realm of the spirit, it shines brilliantly like a beacon, guiding the path for a whole generation. I selected you long before you were aware of my presence. I have chosen you for the specific time, not for a life of ease, but to uphold the light in a time of shadows. Your presence holds great significance to me. Your devotion brings a hush to the heavens as they pause to hear your heart. For you are not merely someone who carries burdens, you are also a vessel of a sacred calling. And within every trial you've faced, I have concealed the promise of a wondrous outcome. As we approach the time of gathering the fruits of our labor, dear one, I am infusing your path with renewed spirit. After the long, weary days, I am revealing a new path for you to behold. A sanctuary where turmoil fades away, where unseen forces no longer bring you to despair, but a haven of tranquility like a gentle stream nourishing a dry earth. This is the blessing for your steadfastness, a time of tranquility that goes beyond physical rest, bringing a profound renewal to your spirit. In that place, you will find healing not just through the passage of time, but through a steadfast and unwavering love. You journey through the flames and emerged unscathed. You journey through the waters and emerged unscathed. I was present at each moment, fully engaged and attentive. And now into your very hands I am entrusting a blessed bounty. All remains intact. Every moment held purpose and meaning. Everything has been witnessed through my gaze, overflowing with compassion. You are not alone in your struggles, for I am here, offering support and hope. Everything you have given up will bear fruit. Every aspiration, every heartfelt plea, every quiet offering will take root, will flourish, will blossom. And listen to the whisper of my spirit within you. This is your moment. The season of cold has come to an end. The storms have passed and the skies are clear once more. Blossoms grace the land. The melody of birds resonates throughout the hills. This is the time I lift you from the darkness and place you upon the solid ground so that all may see my unwavering faithfulness. Let us embrace the promise of hope and renewal. No more drifting in doubt. You are about to enter a new realm, a realm that has been lovingly prepared just for you. A sanctuary where sorrow transforms into awe and joy overflows in abundance. Therefore, do not be astonished when tranquility comes seeking you. Do not waver when new opportunities present themselves, for this is not mere coincidence or fortune, but a testament to the faithfulness of your spirit that I have witnessed. And now the blessing is nearer than ever. Just continue on your journey. With the spirit you embraced at the start, cling to the light, nurture your faith, and allow me to bring forth the miracle I have assured you. Oh, dear one, now is the moment for you to open wide the door of your heart, the door you may have shut due to fear, pain, or exhaustion. Allow your spirit to expand like the boundless heavens I have illustrated, free from the burdens of painful recollections or past constraints. I warmly invite you to not only observe what I have set before you, but to courageously extend your hands and accept, free from doubt, free from hesitation, and without reservation. For what is ahead is the realization of what I inscribed upon your spirit from the very start. You are destined for greatness, not to be confined by the limitations of yesterday. Your spirit is not a delicate container, but a boundless landscape filled with my assurances. Behold, I am creating a landscape abundant with genuine illumination for you, not a temporary or superficial glow, but one born from the everlasting affection I hold for you. Enter with faith, not in flawlessness, but in belief. Advance not through reason, but with a spirit tendered in my embrace. Allow yourself to be embraced by the unending stream of grace, a current not shallow like still waters, but a vibrant river that flows from a divine source. This river not only cleanses the burdens and fatigue of the soul, but also brings forth fresh beginnings, vibrant life, renewed perspective, and a heart revitalized to believe, to hope, and to trust in what lies beyond our sight. There is no need to resist what flows from divine favor. Cast aside your worries and allow me to embrace you with my steadfast affection. You are already accepted as you are. All that is required is an open heart to accept that my love for you has been unwavering and will remain steadfast, not based on your actions, but on the essence of your being as I see it. My love is a steadfast commitment. This is the cornerstone of all that is happening in your life. It is this profound love that has guided you through trials and tribulations, sustained you in times of despair, and raised you up when you found yourself wandering in uncertainty. This love is a fire that cannot be extinguished, a hand that remains steadfast and unwavering, a soft voice in your darkest hour assuring you, I am present and will forever remain by your side, now and for all eternity. There is no power in existence that can separate you from my loving hold. No shadow is too profound to conceal you from my sight. There is no transgression beyond my capacity to offer forgiveness, no burden too great for me to restore. Though you may feel forsaken by others and face closed doors, I have always remained steadfast in your journey. Even in your moments of wandering, I was there to guide you. Even in your moments of fatigue, I provided you with strength. Even in moments of self-doubt, my faith in the inherent goodness I nurtured within you remained unwavering. Embrace the blessings that are now flowing into your life, recognizing them not as unforeseen gifts, but as cherished promises fulfilled over time. These are not mere coincidences. They are the result of every devoted stride you've made, the blessing that comes from your faithfulness even when evidence is not visible. The gathering of unspoken sorrows and heartfelt supplications remains etched in my memory. Do not refer to it as mere chance. This is my commitment. This is the affirmation that the divine is answering a soul that has remained steadfast and faithful. Your dedication and the sacrifices you've made have not gone unnoticed. The tiniest deeds that may go unseen by the world yet are always acknowledged above. Your decision to uphold righteousness despite the temptation to take the easier path speaks volumes about your character. Your ability to maintain a gentle spirit and resist the pull of resentment is truly commendable, and I am filled with pride for you. These unseen decisions lay the groundwork for a forthcoming season of abundance that is ready to flourish in your life. You shall be freed from all constraints. You are free from the burdens of past mistakes, critical assessments, and uncertain anxieties. I am releasing the unseen bonds that have held your thoughts captive. I am opening a door that remains unshakable, and you will come to understand that all my efforts have not been in vain. All that you have faced has equipped you for this time, allowing you to step ahead with assurance and deep appreciation. Raise your gaze. Embrace the liberation that was earned for you with great sacrifice. There is no need to seek approval from the past. The future beckons you with a gentle whisper. Radiance unfolds ahead of you. It is not necessary to grasp every detail. Have faith that I am here to guide you every step of the way, and my hand has always been steadfast. Inhale deeply and find your center. May the serene happiness nestled in your soul be rekindled. May the cherished melodies be revived, not merely as echoes of the past, but as the dawn of a fresh journey. Behold, I am bringing forth something new, a marvel that surpasses all your expectations. And it starts here, in this very moment, with each pulse of your heart. My dear one, if you could perceive yourself as I do, you would be amazed by the remarkable resilience residing in your spirit, a resilience not derived from looks or significant triumphs, but from the silent perseverance in moments of solitude, an unwavering belief when darkness enveloped your journey. Your strength has been evident not in loud proclamations or ostentation, but in quiet bravery and steadfastness as the storms of life have swept through each moment. In those times when it felt like everything was unraveling, when your spirit felt heavy and your thoughts were clouded with uncertainty, you held on to your faith. When your steps felt heavy as if burdened by stones, when your spirit frayed like a delicate thread in the breeze, still you persevered, not because you possessed all the answers, but because you held on to the conviction that I was present even when invisible. And that very faith, the trust in what lies beyond sight, became the guiding light that illuminated your journey through the darkest hours. No one witnessed the quiet tears that flowed, but I did. No one perceived the sorrowful murmurs within your soul, yet I was attentive. Each word, each breath, you were always strong. On the contrary, you have shown a resilience beyond your own expectations, for genuine strength lies not in the things you can manage, but in your capacity to endure when the path ahead seems unclear. And I have witnessed in you a remarkable strength that transcends all understanding, a fearless spirit willing to place your faith in me even when the path ahead seemed uncertain. This divine courage has opened pathways you never imagined were there. There were moments when your heartfelt words seemed to disappear into the void, resonating endlessly in a quiet expanse, yet what you may not have realized is that every one of those expressions was a holy seed sown in the ground of hope, where, in divine timing, I would bring forth its flourishing. Your words may have seemed unheeded, yet I assure you, I was attentive, crafting each response not according to your timing, but in alignment with a higher purpose. Every challenge you've faced has a purpose. Every sorrow has been noted, every quiet offering acknowledged. Your faith in me prevailed even when reason suggested otherwise. Your steadfastness in holding on to my message during times of uncertainty has been a profound choice. That unwavering faith, even in the absence of tangible proof, has opened the door to a transformative new chapter. A fresh chapter is being revealed, not because the path has become less challenging, but because you have developed the strength to embrace it. Have you come to understand it now? These challenges are not meant to defeat you, but to reveal the strength that lies within you. The shadows that linger are not indications of my absence, but rather affirmations that your inner light possesses the strength to overcome any darkness. I did not permit you to traverse these challenges to bring you harm, but rather to elevate you to a higher place where your faith is not swayed by transient emotions, but is firmly anchored in a deep understanding of me. Now you stand as a testament to my strength and unwavering devotion. Your existence serves as a powerful testament to the transformative work that can occur in a spirit that perseveres unwaveringly. And from that place, from the depths of your devotion and commitment, I am bringing forth a transformation that will resonate through all time. No one can take away what is destined for you. for it is not a mere coincidence, but the result of a path filled with sacrifice, struggle, and devotion. My dear one, you have journeyed through the most challenging pages of your narrative, and now I am starting to pen the next chapter, not with the ink of despair, but with the brightness of optimism. I am transforming every aspect of my life, turning setbacks into opportunities for growth, scars into symbols of triumph, and grief into assurances of renewal. You are not just enduring. You are destined to ascend, to illuminate, and to be a beacon of comfort for those who seek guidance. I want you to understand, there is no part of your history that cannot be transformed for good. Every season has its end, and no shadow can withstand the brilliance of my illumination. Your faith in me is a sacred bond, and I am committed to honoring it always. What I have started, I will see through to the end, and what you once only dared to whisper in your heart, I will proclaim boldly in this world, so all may understand that I am the steadfast one. Lift your head high, do not waver, move forward with courage, and step ahead with the assurance that nothing from your past can obstruct the blessings that await you. You have persevered with great courage, and now the moment has come to gather the fruits of your labor. A fresh season is dawning, a new door is swinging open, and beyond it awaits all that has been promised, ready to shower upon you like a gentle summer rain after a prolonged dry spell. For the love I hold for you, for the journey I have witnessed in your life, and for the choice I have made to embrace you, not just to endure, but to thrive in the fullness of renewal and grace. Remain unwavering, my cherished one. The days to come will reveal that all you have faced was not without purpose. I remain steadfast, and the greatest blessings are yet to come. Oh, my cherished one, as you prepare to embark on a fresh journey, I earnestly reach out to you. Continue to pursue me, not with urgency or uncertainty, but in the quiet, genuine, and patient spirit of a heart that understands I am ever attentive. Continue in prayer, not just to express your thoughts, but to hear and to draw near to my presence. Much like a child finding comfort in their parents' embrace, there are matters I yearn to share with you, profound insights, truths waiting to be discovered, and all will be revealed through the gentle stream of devoted prayer. Do not rush away from that sacred space. Do not allow the hurried pace of existence to distract you from the everlasting wellspring of life, for it is in that sacred space where you bow your head, where tears may fall, where you offer your gratitude or remain quiet in sorrow. It is there that I come to you. It is there that I refresh your spirit, granting you the insight to perceive what remains hidden from others, and ears open to the divine call. Prayer transcends mere function. It is the sacred connection that unites our hearts, a bond that remains unbroken by the passage of time, the miles between us, or any challenge that may arise. As you lift your prayers, let your heart be firmly rooted in the assurances I have shared with you. Do not allow the challenges of life to obscure the truth. What I have committed to, I will see through. What I have proclaimed, I will not take back. Keep in mind, my commitments are not influenced by feelings or appearances, but by my steadfast character, the reliable one. There may have been days when you sensed those words were intended for another, rather than for your heart, but the reality is, from the very start, I inscribed your name upon my palms. Every promise I have made carries a special blessing set aside just for you. Today holds a special significance beyond the usual routine. This moment marks a significant point in the sacred journey I established long before your existence began in your mother's embrace. Though your eyes may not perceive the changes, a profound transformation is unfolding in the spiritual domain, a divine intervention in the course of fate, portal of divine grace revealed. This marks the beginning of a fresh chapter, a wondrous blessing you've quietly hoped for over time. Perhaps it is too holy to even speak, for the worry that hope may once again encounter disillusionment. Yet, I have kept it all in my heart, both the words you have shared and the silent aspirations hidden within your heart. What is approaching you is not merely by chance, but rather the culmination of a season that has been quietly nurtured. Your heartfelt struggles will soon yield a harvest of amazement and happiness. The very ground that once seemed desolate the location where you believed all hope had vanished. That place shall transform into the most abundant ground. For I have come down to infuse vitality into all that appeared lifeless. I hold on to the dreams that have been postponed, and I care deeply about the opportunities you believed were lost for good. And in the midst of all that is shifting, there remains a steadfast truth that endures through all circumstances. My devotion for you, a love that transcends all understanding, transcending the bounds of time, transcending situations, even in light of the errors you've committed. I do not love you for your merit. Your love fills my heart, for you are a cherished part of my life. Regardless of how often you stumble, no matter how far you stray, my love remains open to you, embracing with unwavering warmth. This is a love that knows no bounds or limitations, not defined by achievements, not reliant on your comprehension, but a love that has been present since the beginning and will last for all time. Do not allow the whispers of doubt to shake your faith in my unwavering love for you. Do not allow setbacks to lead you to believe that you have strayed too far from your path. No force of evil can dismantle what I have established. No hurt is beyond my ability to mend. No valley is too deep for my hand to extend. I am the one who journeyed into the depths alongside you, and I shall guide you on your journey. Stand firm on a strong foundation, and bring back to you the liberation you believed was gone. My dear child, I understand that you are feeling tired. I understand there have been evenings when you lowered your gaze in reflection, not due to insufficient rest, yet your spirit carried the weight of unspoken struggles. I see that you have been striving with great effort to stay unwavering, to cling to hope, and I declare to you at this moment, every deed, each humble endeavor, has not been in vain. I have witnessed it all, and I am answering the call, not merely with soothing phrases, yet with genuine progress in your existence. Therefore, take your stand, not from a sense of duty, yet in the belief that I am journeying alongside you. Press on with faith, not because you possess all the solutions, but because you understand I hold your future. Hold dear the promise as a cherished jewel, and continue to pray as if it were the very air you breathe, for it is the essence of your spirit. The most wonderful moments are still ahead of you. They are leading the way. I am patiently awaiting your arrival in the space I have set aside, where I shall guide you with my compassionate and unwavering support. Now raise this prayer to me. Heavenly Father, in this moment, I take a breath and reflect. I strive to keep my focus on your presence, not allowing concerns to distract me, but to listen to the whispers from the divine realm. I have decided to cease my flight, cease your efforts, and kneel to listen to your words. Illuminate my vision to recognize the sacred opportunities you have set before me. I lay down my tangled thoughts and release the weight I've carried for so long. May this day herald the dawn of new possibilities, where belief flourishes and wonders come to life. Heavenly Father, I come before you with a deep desire to receive your divine guidance. I seek to embrace all that you have planned for this day. Guide me in letting go of urgency, cease your flight from fear, and open my heart to embrace this sacred moment. I hold the conviction that in the quiet moments, your words carry the power to transform my life. Release the burdens of the past. Embrace new opportunities. Guide me along the journey that reflects your divine timing. O Divine One, you who perceive the fatigue within my spirit. Today I have made the decision to open my heart and ears to the voices around me. I have found my peace and no longer feel the need to flee. There is no longer a need to demonstrate anything. I hold firm in my conviction that at this moment today, you are embarking on a fresh journey, a moment of transformation, a release from past weights. Grant me the belief to rely on your promises and the strength to let go. I embrace the holy gift and proclaim, today marks the moment when transformation takes root. Heavenly Father, I am grateful for your guidance in my life, leading me to pause at the perfect moment. I believe this is part of a greater plan. This is a sacred vocation. Kindly purify my thoughts from turmoil, and bestow upon my spirit the tranquility to listen for your guidance. If today is a time of spiritual transformation, please guide me to ensure I do not overlook it. Open the door that has remained closed for far too long. transform the patterns of the past. Guide me into a new chapter filled with illumination and tranquility. Heavenly Father, I sense your gentle invitation to take a moment of stillness and let go of every weight. With each breath taken, I believe that what you are preparing will transform my future. I have decided to cease my relentless pursuit of weariness, putting on a brave face while my spirit aches within. Kindly join me in a moment of stillness. Raise me from the depths of darkness and shine your light upon my journey with your vibrant assurance. Heavenly Father, if this is the day you have chosen for my life to change, guide me to embrace it with an open heart and unwavering belief. I have come to a place where I no longer seek all the answers. Your presence is all that I seek. Proclaim a single word, and I shall emerge from the familiar storm. Guide me to remain steadfast as the world moves around me, so I may discern your voice with greater clarity. I have faith in you, for you embrace each moment with your grace. Heavenly Father, I take a moment to pause today, standing firm against the tides of fear and uncertainty. I trust in the deep movement within me. It is not by chance, yet a divine summons. I embrace your message. Today marks the dawn of a fresh journey ahead. Transform my uncertainty into steadfast belief. My void is filled by the abundance of your being. I am prepared to receive healing, renewed and dispatched, in accordance with your everlasting purpose. I present this prayer in the sacred name of our Lord and Savior. Amen. If you cherish the divine, remember to subscribe and activate your notifications so you won't miss any profound and uplifting messages from the divine. United, we shall deepen our belief and embrace a life enriched by his love. Indeed,